Hello there everyone, this is GoodGuyPalps and welcome back to Old World, where we are continuing as Egypt and have to decide whether or not we want to go to war with Persia or if it's worth paying them the money to avoid war. Now I don't think we want to shy away from war necessarily, but at the same time, it's not really worth it to us. We're not going to attack, we'd only defend. And it would cost us more than the gold is kind of that we would spend in this case. Now, eventually this probably means we will go to war with Persia and probably take this city. It's going to be a great city for actually cavalry to attack. It's very open, right? That said, until we're ready, we don't want the war. So let's go ahead and move our scouts around. Let's move this scout first. Grab this scout next. Kind of zigzagging back and forth here. And now we'll end the year. We have a good little empire here in the corner, just kind of doing our own little thing. Kind of maintaining a small empire, trying to stay neutral where we can, and see if we can still eke out a win there on this extremely hard difficulty, by the way. Let's see. Now, a truce with Assyria. Oh, we have fallen ill. Oh, no. Hey, she's giving birth to a son. Our peer's petition for justice promoted the Nubians to consider forming an alliance with us. It would require a small payment. Minus 500 gold. Okay, so we need to sell some things. We can make a tribal alliance. We can now see everything they can see. Well, the map goes out way over here. That is interesting and good to know. I thought that... Okay. No wonder we could only see so much of it. We're going to bring this scout back. Great. We're going to have this boat in 8 turns. Can we rush it? No, we cannot. But in 8 turns we'll have the boat, and then we should be able to anchor and get a settler here. And I think we can settle when we have allied cities. I'm not sure how it works. Now, let's take a look at our system here also. We have this. What's that say? We unlocked centralization and vassalage. That's right. Actually, I unlocked that a while ago. We saw this. We'd been spending our civics. Centralization would give our capital city a lot of science. I think that makes sense, seeing that we're not going to be doing a lot of war. We're going to have a smaller empire. Plop a couple cities down right here. These cities are going to be kind of useless, but this city will be good. Assuming we can. I don't necessarily know how that works. I know there's a lot of benefits that you can do from a tribal alliance, so I want to see what we can do. Let's see. Let's see, tribal alliance. You can move and attack with units of an allied tribe, and you can move and attack with units of an allied. Holy. That is cool. And also found cities near their settlements. Allied tribes will share your diplomatic stance toward other tribes and declare war against nations that declare war on you. You can have an alliance with only one tribe at a time. Only diplomatic leaders can initiate tribal alliances. Okay, so we want this to continue. We can go settle this, and we can move their units. We could even theoretically take these units when we have a boat to fight a war with Persia if we wanted to. That is really cool. All right, so this worker's ready to go. We want to build a shrine here to double the camp's output, right? For idle units, no. Shrine of Neath, 20% for adjacent camps. That's what I'm thinking. We've already moved this guy, right? Yes. Scouts counter an expedition of strangers following a similar route. They call themselves Greeks. Okay, so we've met the Greeks, who are probably up over here. Keep the meeting civil. Show them goodwill. No, we'll just maintain the initial truce. They seem to be at war with Assyria, though. Here is some Roman territory. We've also discovered 36% of the map, which is really good. I can't believe they started so close to us. It is nice that we have the coastline, though. Because of trouble to Egypt, the Medians respond to the war declaration of Babylon with war. Oh crap. So Babylon has declared war. Our ambassador, but the terms are not generous. We will trade food for science. That's actually really good because we have a lot of food. Food for additional training might make sense with us going to war. For civics, not bad. Food for science, I think, makes the most sense. For our little empire now, we need to kill this unit immediately. The Sword of Damocles. Reports are to filter merchants and farmers at the edge of your nation that Babylon soldiers have been raiding the lands and killing your people. A dignitary arrives in the midst of the confusion without warning, announcing that Babylon has declared war on you. Recruit a new ranged fighter. Recruit a new mounted. We'll gain a chariot. Yes, that's huge. Chariot is very powerful. The good news is pretty much the whole war is going to be here. We also have peace with Assyria, so we can move this warrior over to help. We're not allied with Assyria, but we could do a national peace. In fact, we should. Peace is desirable. Spend some civics. Let's also claim our centralization. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Let's quickly, before we move our worker, let's win the war. Actually, we can attack from here. Let's bring this chariot unit forward. I'm going to leave the slinger here and the warrior here, I think, to keep the happiness levels we were talking about. We got walls here still, but after that we'll probably pump out another warrior if we can't do a cavalry unit by then, which we won't be able to. Let's see. Let's make another lumber mill. Get that chair a little closer. We have no orders left, so we'll have to end the year. Need this boat done, so we can settle there. Settling here will be really good too. Like specifically, all these sea resources will be really nice. Pyramids are completed by Babylon. Okay, let's. Free light chariot. Okay, so this is tempting. The free light chariot is really tempting. However, the fact that we could get spoked wheel, meaning we start making chariots, is even, I think, better. Getting grows online will be big, but we need to make sure we win the war. I think chariots make the most sense. The question is, do we want to go towards chariots or get our free chariot? Same amount of time. We're going to take spoked wheel. Guys in our borders, and actually let's put them in urban territory. We're gonna be, can't fortify in there. I'd like to scout, but not to the point where we would just lose units. So I'm just gonna put this guy back, so he's kind of like a reserve flanking unit. But they're also gonna have mostly infantry. Archers and such, so we'll put him there, ready to go. That's what I want to just check here. Here's our heir. She had some sons. Third in line, fourth line. Do we want to make known? We don't want to. I was hoping we could tutor her. They have not had a kid yet. Come on, get to work. A bustling horde of merchants from the Medians enter the court, bearing news that comes unexpectedly but not unpleasantly. It seems they wish to cultivate a new industry. Alright, so they will give us honey or gems. Honey, what does honey give us? Culture and food. Gems give us culture and money. We're going to take gems. We need some money to do that. So we're going to sell 100, 200 food, and we're going to pay for gems. Now we just need a worker to go improve that. Ancient temple. Alright, we have during construction of Teramu, laborers unearthed the aged temple beneath the site. So we have a culture event. We could gain acolyte. She's going to give us science and culture. It's really good. Tear it apart for material. We're going to gain the acolyte. So now we have an acolyte here on this shrine. This guy's just going to defend. Actually, it would make sense to switch these guys and have this guy fortify after, I think. 8 movement left. Four orders, let's use them all here. End the year. I'm interested to see if Babylon still attacks. What are they doing? What's their goal in this war? Right, like, okay, so Carthage has declared war. And we are dying at only the age of 57. That's unfortunate. Assyria we asked for peace and they said never. Okay, that's unfortunate. Let's do an, oh man, warning, she's doomed. Let's make a trade mission. We already have trade. If we do this, let us gift of tribute. No, let's wait till we get our next leader. I think is what we're gonna have to do. Here we completed Christianity founded. Okay, it's from Babylon. Arrest the apostle. Yeah, we're at war with Babylon, so we're gonna do that. Alright, so Carthage declares war. We get to create new soldiers. Let's take a soldier. It is like the fastest way to get our military up. I'm interested to see where they attack from. Like, what's their goal here? It's probably just to kill our scout. I wonder if we can get, where's their capital? Right there. And you can infiltrate with scouts, right? I'm trying to put that scout in their capital. War can forge a nation. I also suggest that you should show your commitment to crushing this people by adopting them. Okay, sacking 2 Canadian cities. Capture 2 cities. Kill 5 military units with leader as general. Well, our leader's gonna die, so we're just gonna say no. All right. What to build here? I'd like some of these. This is level 4, so it's something we're gonna have to manage. Forum will give us civics, which is a treasury will be really good too, right? Let's get a treasury. Our gold is hurting. All right, let's grab another lumber mill. Here, let's go improve these gems. Now the good news is we can get these units. The problem is they can't cross the ocean at all, so they can't really help us, not until we get that ship ready, which will be ready in 5 turns, which unfortunately we can't rush. Yes, we can. I think probably worth it. We'll get that city settled and we get these units over here to help us with our war. Maybe we'll even, if we get them all, like all these units, well, first we'll settle the city and get these units over, then we might have to bring the ship here and get these units over. With all that, maybe we might be able to like attack Babylon with them. It'd be pretty cool. We have 5 orders left over. Let's do a little swappy swap here. Fortify. Go east. Here's an island. Very small one. Okay, that is some serious range. Alright, so that scout got killed, unfortunately. We have died. It is time to conflict. In this time of conflict with Carthage, all the destruction that accompanies war, we find ourselves further reduced by tragedy. Death of Queen is able. Okay, worst impossible. Long live Queen the New. Alright, so we take a look at her heir. We still can't tutor her. I don't know why. And our court must be too small. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's like, well, we don't have enough court people. So we need to do that when we can. Now, I'd like to come here. We have trade. Demand tribute. No, we need minimum pleased. Trade mission. A lot of these nations really hate us, except this guy. We gotta be friends with Assyria. That keeps everything right here. All the conflict, really. So I think we need to make a trade mission. And hope for the best. Show a great feast in their honor. How come the Messiah family was often displeased with your predecessor, who also this family needs to start making cavalry, and it's very soon. As the new ruler, you have a unique opportunity to regain their favor. Throw a great feast. How are they doing? Oh yeah, they aren't super happy. Erect a monument. We do have a lot of stone. Let's take that, and then, yeah, as soon as these walls are done, really, we'll start producing cavalry. We'll have 2 turns in between to maybe produce one of these, or a specialist maybe. A spiritual connection. A message arrives from them, the Assyrians. Stories of savage Egyptian nation have reached them in this court of Syria. One cannot lead if one cannot see the light of faith. Urges you to accept Zoroastrianism as a state religion, as he has done. Okay, if we adopt them, he becomes endeared. We welcome it, but it does not rule us. Plus 20 opinion. He likes us, but I kind of want him to become endeared to us. How old is he? He's 68. We don't have a state religion. We're not going to found one. Let's adopt it. Now with that, national peace. What is this? We already have a trade mission active for 3 years. Whoopsie. Should have gone through the events first. Some choose our next ambition. Alright, so we'll get this for sure. Kill 5 military units. That is probably pretty easy. Control 30 population. I don't know how many. We have 11 of 30. Maybe. Control 4 woodcutter specialists. That is super easy. We're going to take that. Like, that is so easy. Control 4 woodcutters. Well, I guess we're going to quickly grab a woodcutter. Like, that's not hard. We'll grab a woodcutter there too, you know, like easy. Alright, let's go get this ship anchored. Next turn we should have this. Kefiri is your brother and your ambassador. Upgrade wisdom, foreign opinion, tribe opinion. Let's take this actually. Again, we have no one to do anything great with this. We will be able to get a chancellor soon, which would be really nice. Alright, let's make sure our workers are all busy. We completed this. We're going to need more gold. I wouldn't mind a hamlet here, actually. A lumber wouldn't hurt. A farm there would be good. And our mining income is not great. We could build a hamlet. I think I'd want to put it probably right here, though. Oh, we already have one. Whoopsie. Well, we could do the mine. Yeah, let's do that. It's cheap. Alright, we got lumber mills online here. We could go build a shrine for groves, not very helpful. We could, I'd like to get more granaries up along these farms, but we really need more lumber yards. Ooh, actually another hamlet would be good. Right here, get these horses and a place for more lumber yards. We could also just run here real fast. Let's go build the hamlet. It only costs stone. And we'll go to claim those tiles. Now I'd like to move this scout again. Oh, there's the end of the map. Interesting. And then I think we want to move this unit. We'll end the air. These tribal alliances are actually really powerful. I kind of just dismissed them in previous playthroughs, but people told me they were good, and so yeah, they are for sure really good. Look at that. The Wanton has died. Your couriers inform you that you're for better or worse Duke Khufu is showing signs of that taking after his father. Wanton debauched or exotic, he becomes debauched, which means yikes. It's not good. Not ideal. Okay. Yeah, see, they just moved their unit back. That's annoying. So we can come settle this city. That is quite convenient. I kind of want to settle right here, I think. It costs 1,000 gold. Interesting. Each one has only one city. It costs 1,000 gold because this is a Numidian site. Got it. Let's see if they just move them back. If they just move them back, then it's too much of a pain. Now, to get that much gold, we could sell a lot. We could sell a lot of stone. We could just sell a couple hundred. We could sell a couple hundred of that too. Okay, there we go. Now, do we want landowners? Riders doesn't make sense. Because I think we want the sages. We get a lot of specialists. It's either that or we use this to be another food production place. Right? There's your camps. Let's see. 20 urban specialist costs is cheaper. Every science per specialist, 2 civics, more growth, more culture per crop resource. We don't really have crop resources. I think I'll put the landowners down here. Yeah, I'm gonna go sages. Potentially another city site up here, although it looks like Assyria already has a city there. Maybe some city sites over here though, if we're lucky. Alright, so it only costs 1,000 gold. That's relatively affordable. And now it actually might be more ideal to just get their units over here. I also want to put a worker. Let's see, how long will it take to make one? Yeah, 9 years is brutal. How long would it take to make one here? 5 years? That's faster. Let's get a worker there that will send. And you have to leave the ship anchored, which is fine. It's not, we don't need it over here yet. And in the meantime, we'll look at a worker. I'm tempted to put a slinger in, and then walls. Or we're just kind of hanging out. So that this city is, we can manage the, discontent. There's much talk in your court. The visitor patriarch will market the greedy. He introduces himself as the leader of trash and stresses that although he is not of your nation, he will be the best for both of you to work together closely, embrace him warmly as an equal. Becomes endeared -4 legitimately. Becomes suspicious. -60. Well, he has influence, right? How are we doing here? We have to wait. Let's influence our child. Air education. Now we've been studying philosophy. I think I'm gonna send one to do commerce now. Leader of faith. Let's see. I don't really want to lose legitimacy. It's gonna hurt our orders. -4 is a big one, so I think I'm gonna say keep him distant. Realms of war. The war battle can take its toll. Many of the resist falls for peace by conflict by conflict, the capture of enemy cities. Charge mission capture 3 cities. That is intense. We'd have to march all the way to Babylon to do that. I mean, we can get cavalry and maybe we could do it. I don't want to commit to it. Hold on. What's the other one? Let's go back to the other one. We're going to say we shall not. Tens of thousands of serfs work the land. Some say that they even number in the hundreds of thousands by now, a greater number than at any time in your nation's history. The system has become the backbone of our economy, leading to great prosperity and solving national hunger. However, the nobles think themselves above the serfs and act as such. What shall be their stance on the matter? Does the cow argue with the lion? A bunch of rebel units. Yoicks. Becomes a warlike. We need more soldiers, not farmers, from both nobles and serfs. Now holds favor from queen, now holds favor from queen. We gain a militia, a slinger, and a chariot in the capital. Oh, in a bunch of different cities, actually. They become suspicious. -1 discontent level. Require has legal code. Where the heck is that? Right here. Well, we don't have that, so we're just going to have to take this option. We'll take the free units, I guess. I mean, we'll take the chariot. That's awesome. Slinger doesn't hurt. Our military sure has increased. Only really through events. Kind of funny. Nice. We must wage a war with the Numidians? No. We are literally allied with the Numidians. Why would they even come to us for that? Okay, let's get this unit on this side. Beautiful. If we get our cavalry down here, let's take a look at our builder. We got a lumber mill in. Could get a mine. Mine's not bad. Get a really good looking farm right here. Kind of want to go build a mine right here, though. Alright, take a look at our events. Reports from the school where Tibestus receives commerce training paint a disappointing picture. Becomes endeared, but we spend the money. Out of their money, so much for education is banking. She seems has spent all her allowance and is cheating classmates out of their money. She must work harder. She gains experience, or she becomes foolish. She has our full support. She becomes endeared. We're just gonna have to continue her training. I don't want to spend the gold yet. We don't have enough to start selling stuff for that. Great achievers. A group of talent commoners have been brought before the court to recognize for achievements. Okay, so we really want one of these traders. We need. Actually, we are going to start selling now because we want the gem trader. And now we can come here and tutor, but it costs 200 gold, so we have to sell another 100 stone. And tutor our heir, who's also a merchant, which will only help with commerce stats. That's the idea, at least. Alright, now in 2 turns we can start making our cavalry. So until then, I think we want to make a miner. Let's give us orders and scientists. Will give us gold. With our leftover orders, we don't want to pull this up until we have our worker ready to hop on over here. So in the meantime, let's bring this unit forward. They don't have any units here, so cavalry might make sense. Are we at war with Persia? No, we're not. That's nuts. Here we are. Yeah, we're not. We will be, though, I'm sure. End the year. The good news is we should nail this ambition. We should have 5 ambitions early. Easy. Too bad you can't see other civs ambitions. If the AI even has them, I don't know. Okay, so they hate us. Even Assyria actually is not super friendly. We will trade stone for orders. That's actually not too bad. Science wouldn't be bad either. It's a really good trade, actually. I'm gonna take that. Actually, really nice. Let's actually go here and see if we can do a. We need to please. We have to do an influence mission, but it takes gold. So we'd have to sell again. At least we're finally earning some. Now we'll do an influence mission there. Completed this mine. Let's do another mine. This is a really good quarry. I think I'm gonna go put that in. We have more units than we know what to do with right now. Okay, so we're just gonna peek in to see what they have. They declared war with one archer right here. That just seems odd. Right? Like, they generally has been pretty good at this game. Better than you expect. Okay, so here come the Carthaginians? Okay. Let's take a look here. Drama, I think, is pretty necessary. We need to start making these. Monasticism is not bad. Sovereignty would be nice. Phalanx wouldn't be bad either. We can start upgrading our units, but I think we want this. It's pretty quick anyways. Now, if we had all our horsemen up here, that would be a great idea. But that's just, we were just there to scout, so. We do want to watch this. They could be coming to our capital, and if that's the case, well, I don't like it. We're going to fortify there on that urban tile. And we got the gems there. It's unfortunate because we wanted to put a granary here, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Let's just put a mine there. Yeah, a mine's not a bad idea, to be honest. Let's actually, you know what? Let's get this worker over here. This worker can be moved to the capital. Actually, this worker can just go to the capital now. Nah, well, actually, we'll just go improve horses. This worker can come to the capital. Make sure I have a worker there. Regardless. The capital. Now we can move this ship this direction. We have 3 of these. Let's take a look. Show respect. Seeking to improve relations with Kadini, the Queen of Syria, drives to address the court. During introduction, she insists that members of our court kneel to kiss her feet, as is customary in Assyria. The heads of our noble houses passionately object to this request. As a grumble of discontent, they must respect her and respect me. All families minus 40. Ooh, that's brutal. Becomes a strange. No, we want. I think we're gonna force them. That feels dirty. Don't like it. That's where our train and her followers speak organized emporium near Teramu, where they study. Titobastus leads the effort and shows considerable promise. In fact, the citizens of Teramu wish to keep the emporium as a permanent fixture for trade. A market for exchange of local goods at a market. A trading post at a gain caravan. Ooh, let's gain a market. It's better since we're early in the game. And it's on the coast, so we can build a harbor next to it. Let's go. Gonna upgrade our queen here, 36. What is she again? She's a judge. Lots of charisma. Charisma could go to 3. Let's do charisma. We have a lot of civics. We also can get our chancellor. We should have done that like last turn, I think. Plus 20 family opinion would be pretty good. She's a little old though. 18 gold, not bad. Culture per city, that's not good. The family opinion. I think we're gonna have to take this. Eventually, maybe we'll make our heir. Can we tutor this person? No, she's already being tutored. Same thing. Okay. We have no orders left, so we have to end the year. We don't have enough orders really to fight an effective war. We need Babylon to move forward, hit them in the open field around here, places we can heal. And then maybe we can move forward and attack. News arrived that King Ramses II is dead. Poor guy. You've successfully exerted your influence upon the Queen of Assyria. Nice. Time passes quickly. Duke Khufu is growing up fast and eager to learn. I also see tactics, actually. Seeing that we're at war with like 4 different nations. It is fall and cool, crisp air nips at your skin, taunting you with the promise of long nights and winter's chill. Your family members of the court have gathered to celebrate the fall equinox and this year's bountiful harvest. Darkness grows with each passing day, and soon light will be on the retreat. But for now, there is a joyous balance between the sun and moon. Your people look to you for guidance in the dark times ahead. How shall we remember this blessed day and ensure that future generations may enjoy the same? I dream of a bronze god defending our shores. To our ambition, build the Colossus. Oh, that would be cool. The problem is then it becomes a serious race. Where is the Colossus? We have to get to strong. It takes a lot of metal. Build the mausoleum, build the Acropolis. Okay. Are they all Acropolis? So we get one of these. Stone is easier than metal. The Acropolis is going to give us culture and civics and give us orders from Forum. All cities get a huge amount of culture. I'd like the mausoleum, I think. 1 level for new units. That's freaking good. Then we just have to get a bunch of metal, which we're not really using a ton of. How's our culture doing in other cities? Strong. Okay, so we could actually build this in the capital. We just need the resources. So what's cheaper? These are the same. The good news is because we have the coast, it's probably easier for us to build the Colossus, because I think you have to build it on the coast. For a second I was like, what the heck? And I was like, oh yeah, these are our units. They just moved down here. Let's see. We're going to build a Colossus. Now to do that, we need to build it in the capital, and we need a ton of metal. So all these builders are going to start doing that, and we're going to start buying metal, which you don't have the gold for yet. Speaking of that, we don't have a great place to use that, but we can go put a farm in. It's pretty good. We want to put mines down. Now we have the orders. So I think we want to send these units forward. And essentially conduct a raid here. Let's see, after this, let's get a chariot. Ooh. Should have moved this boat first. We'll end the year. So we can get these, we'd rather spend these cavalry units. They're all elite nomad skirmishers. Nice. Oh, and Libyan cavalry. That must be the downgrade of those. Of course, they attack our unit. And he's dead. Great. That's what I wanted, of course. Okay, let's take a look at this. Military drill would make a lot of sense. Help us start getting training, sovereignty. Let us get garrisons, more orders. It costs a lot of stone, though. Coinage makes a lot of sense. We can automate workers. We can pacify the city. We can start building markets. Land consolidation will let us start getting more elephants and groves. I'm going to go for land consolidation. Oh, they're ranged. Oops, didn't mean to do that last one, but it's fine. Man, we wasted orders. Hold on, go back. I'm gonna redo that turn. Might be cheating, but we're learning. So we didn't need. We could move here, right here, and hit them. Already can hit them. This guy already gets the kill. That gets us some more XP. Next turn we can move these units in. Now we have 2 orders left. Not much we can do with it, but we might be able to come here and build a mine, or build a mine here. Yeah, it's probably the best place for it. Ooh, remove trees. It would take 3 orders to do that. Or we could just put a mine here and immediately start getting orders. Or getting... the other unit we have is right here. Yeah, let's move this one. Give us a 9, previous give us 8.5. Gotta prioritize the mines. I'm tempted to get a chariot, actually. Even here, except we don't really need it yet. We need more woodcutters to get our ambition. A miner would make sense too. We get that luxury resource. Let's do that first, and then visiting Oxythir. I don't know how to say that. With the abdication of King Darius, King of Persia has passed to King Oxythrius the New of Persia. Once members of Shaka were down, the messenger reveals the main purpose of Oxythrius invited to visit Persia on a diplomatic trip to visit the new ruler's lands. Try to befriend them. Use the ship as a chance to spy. Refuse to attend. Minus 20 opinion, gain some legitimacy. Let's spy. An assignment. Letter arrives from Courier of Khufu at the Academy. As part of my instruction academy, my tutors are directed to write you. All is going well. I have a little complaint of I miss my father at times, but I must carry on. Your father. Do ya, huh? Okay. This would take orders. Something we do not have. Let's end the year. Please put your focus on the tribal people. Our throwaway units. Good. Minus 7 HP. They're doing good damage here to our allies. That's okay. We can lose that unit. They have a lot of ranged units here. Our Chancellor died. Send to Rome, send to Persia. We'll take the XP. Oh, she's 18 now. Right? That was saying, yeah, she's 18. Let's cancel that. Let's take a look at this. An orator. She could serve as governor or an ambassador. A builder could serve as chancellor. Here she could serve as ambassador. We already have an ambassador. How old is he? 35, he's young. So we kind of want to go builder here to let her serve as chancellor. And now we will make chancellor. Tribal marriage with the Numidians, that'd actually be pretty solid. Let's see, let's take a look. I don't know why these are glowing. She is the heir. Take a look at our families. Yeah, these guys are not having a good time. I'm tempted to do this. Except before I do that, let's Preserve orders. These guys are like building up an army here or something. Could do a national truce. We have the civics, just not really the orders. We never sent our luxuries around. Let's send salt to the capital. It should help with the discontent. I mean, these guys are just meant to try and hold these guys off. And eliminate this dumb general. Okay, before we spend all our orders, we really need to get some mines down. Already got a new chancellor. And this worker, okay. Probably go put a mine in right there. What to build in this city? We completed a worker. A woodcutter makes sense, a miner makes a lot of sense. We need 2 more woodcutters, we get that ambition. I'm gonna grab a miner, that seems, actually, hold the phone. An acolyte would give us science, culture, and orders. A shopkeeper would give us gold. A rancher would give us orders. Let's take the orders. We have a lot of idle workers we need to get to work. We need orders, though. We have too many workers, really. Probably shouldn't have built that one. Probably should have sent one down there. In the new city. We also need a freaking settler. This is ready to go. During the city's Kufa has been rival with the net writing. Okay, take time to personally train him. Spend some civics. He gains wisdom. Now is a favor. Spend money. I don't want to be buying a lot of iron, so I think I'm going to spend the civics. Now, let's see. We do want to start getting a settler. That's 9 years. How long here? 8 years. I think we'll get it there. This place would make a lot of sense. It's 11 years, so. Okay, let's check our events here. New marriage was from your daughter apprentice has arrived from the site and Thutmosid families. We can consider how this will affect the court. He's 35, he's 19, he's 25. He's a scholar, he's a builder. I'm gonna take the scholar. Yikes. Hold on, undo that. What family was he from? Okay, Duke Seti, who is he? He needs to be tutored. Let's tutor him. Yeah, we can't choose this. That family's already super happy. We're gonna take this guy. Take air education. He's studying. Let's take rhetoric. Let's get a diplomatic leader. I'd like to build the hamlet here, I think. No, we want to build a mine. Although hamlet's not a terrible idea in some of these places. Got the orders here. Wants a mine. We do need a mine. We need a lot of mines. So we're going to the Ishtar Gate, the lighthouse. If you look at the, let's grab that builder again. All the wonders. We look at the Colossus. Of course, culture strong. Requires coastal water. And we just need the iron, which is very expensive. So the best place to be getting more iron is probably up here around these mines. Could put a mine here, but we would probably do lumber. Yeah, let's go there. Now we have 7 orders left. We need to require some anchored ship. Okay. With 1 order left, these guys have already attacked. We could just retreat here, I think. In the air. I'd like to scout more, but it's kind of a peaceful time option. Peacetime option. These guys are gonna die. They're fucking gonna die. Which again is fine. If anyone dies, we want it to be the Scythian, the free Scythian units we took. So not our units, even though we've already lost a chariot. Babylon in the open field would be pretty weak, so we need to try and actually retreat and let their archers move out. They're ready to end the fighting. We accept the truce. Okay. So let's actually retreat here. They can't heal. We want to pull them out. Let's actually move you further back if you can. They can't. Okay, before I use all my orders, we want to put this into a mine. Completed a nice looking farm here. There's no fish, unfortunately, around this. I'd like to get... Yeah, we could just build a couple quarries here. We could just build a bunch of farms. Maybe like a granary right here, actually. Would be good. This. Choose production in the city. We got the slinger, so we're gonna get walls. We're gonna go to sleep there. In the air. Now we've used our orders and things much more effectively in this game, and I think you have to on this difficulty, but it's also like the AI has a huge advantage. Now we're lucky that Carthage like built up and then didn't go to war with us. So we're pulling these guys forward. This guy will be eliminated, but after that they're going to have to move out into this open field, I think. Missionaries from Rome have arrived in the capital to raise funds for the ongoing spread of Zoroastrianism in Zhao. Spreads to Zhao, becomes disappointed. Rome is so far away that I really don't care what they think about us, so I'm just going to say no. I just don't think we can move this unit out of here until we get that settler in, which will be a while. Alright, so we got this mine in. Again, we want to build the Colossus here, but we need a lot more iron. We need how much iron again? It's 800. So we need 350 more. It's not crazy, actually. I wonder if we could sell... Oh, how much stone did we need? Hold on. 400. Okay, don't sell any more stone. Hold on. Let's sell some... Oh, that's actually a pretty terrible deal. Now with iron, we would need to buy 350. We could buy that twice right now. Yeah, so we can't quite get it. Let's build another mine or two. Actually, building an Odeon would be really nice to get the city moving, but let's go build it right here. We need those mines. As part of a city's rhetoric, city has been reading wisdom literature, the teachings on virtue and thought left by sages and wise men of ages past. Okay. Completely immersed by the text, he has been consuming them at an unprecedented speed and spending days debating the meaning and teachings to be found in each. Great. Between man and the soul, he gains wisdom, he gains discipline, he gains charisma. Let's take charisma. Also, we have another luxury. Let's send that to this city. That's level 3. How are we here? Level 4. Let's send it here. City's a lot older. Great, let's build our granary. We could just sue for peace here, it would be fine. We have the civics, and we have 2 orders left. Let's see what happens. We're the only nation we're at war with, so it'd be nice to have peace. We could get our groves online, we could just build up our cavalry. Yeah, we shouldn't have pushed forward to attack. They're going to make peace, I'm assuming, based off their retreat. The tutor us about the merchant led to an event. These two are recently unearthed ruins that learned scholar lay hands on ancient carvings, get the fallen temple, and explore the depths of the underground. Okay. It's about the merchant. Nice. He becomes inspiring as leader, +1 culture per cultural level. Okay. Becomes bold. Becomes educated. Let's take educated. Tactic studies. Whoa. Zealot, a schemer. I'm going to take the schemer. Here we completed the something. We got 2 out of 4. Another acolyte would be pretty nice. Of course, getting some festivals wouldn't be terrible. Disciple might not be bad. If we get a monastery, we start getting monks, which then allow us to lower discontent growth, actually. We're going to retreat here. Make them come forward if they want to fight. Finally move our scout now. Ooh, barbarians. It's another place for a city. It's going to be hard to get to, though. And that'll be it for this one, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.